May 20th and 21st, Wednesday and Thursday, the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Taurus. We're headed towards a new moon where they're going to come meet together, but right now we've got this 0 degrees. We're just between signs. So what happens? Once a month on one day, which will be actually 0 degrees on the 20th, the sun is going between two signs. It's just changing. And there's one moment in time, people always ask me this question, am I born on a cusp? You have to look at an ephemeris because of leap year. Every single year, the sun moves 1 degree a day. Every 3 years, it slips and it goes off. So on the year when there's a leap year, it changes the entrance and the exit of when the signs are. So you have to always look it up because every 3 years it will change. However, good news, on the 20th, it is the day of the cusp. And if you want to know if you're on a cusp, you have to consult an astrologer and say, on that day, was it at 0 degrees or was it at 1 degree? Because as soon as you're at 1 degree, you're fully into that next sign. And if you're at 29 degrees, you're fully in that sign. There's only one day a month that's at 0 degrees where both sides are sneaking in. It's almost like there's two doors open on both sides and it lets a cross current happen. So the transition, which is so fascinating, from Taurus to Gemini. So we know that in Taurus, we were so stable, we were grounded, and we felt ourselves really in our bodies, and we wanted routine, and we wanted to feel like we had things in control. Then here comes Gemini. There's a stellium. There'll be 3 planets. We call that a stellium in Gemini starting tomorrow, 21st. And that is speedy and funny and childlike and goofy. So we're in 2 very different worlds, and we're right in that transition. Well, the sun will be in Gemini, the moon's going to be in Taurus. We've got this mixture of energy. And so when you put Gemini and Taurus together, what you get is a very fascinated mind with the love for being grounded. That's an obvious fascination. How do I get grounded? What do I need to do to be in my body? What are the practices I do? Some people need food. Some people need exercise. Some people need to be quiet. You know this based on astrology. Some people really need to sing. They can't get grounded if they don't have their favorite objects. Taurus wants their crystals around and being in their safe space. Everyone needs to know, how do you get grounded? The moon in Taurus is coming to conjunct Uranus. That's a very unusual aspect that happens once a month. When the moon and Uranus are together, it makes electrical energy. So all I'm going to tell you with these Gemini energy coming and the moon in Taurus grounding us with the electrical energy, what do you do to ground yourself? Great question, said Astrology Answers. So I decided to ask you. Answer that. I'm curious. What do you do in your life to make you feel comforted and grounded?